Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing something very similar to my last videos, only instead of taking my favorite polishes of each brand, I'm taking my least favorite polishes of each brand. So if I had to declutter one from each, this is what I would get rid of. But that does not mean I dislike these polishes. Some of them was like really hard to even put in the video because I really love them. But yeah, these are just my least favorite from each brand if I had to get rid of one. And I am going to paint my nails with one of them today, so that's why my nails are bare. Just like last time, I'm going to go in alphabetical order. I'm going to start with Believe Beauty, and I'm just going to go with the white polish just because I never really used white. I have it in my collection just in case, but I never just paint my nails white, so that is why I put this as my least favorite. Next is Color Club, and this was a really hard one because I only have 4 Color Clubs, and I love them all. But I did decide to go with this blue glitter. It is really pretty. But the other ones I have, I just like better. And this is Constellation Prize. The other one was called Blanca. Forgot to say. I have Ella and Mila, and I went with the pink. I only have 4 shades of this. I'm sure you've seen it if you watched my haul from Goodwill. But out of all of them, this is the one I would declutter just because I'm not much of a pink person. But this is called So In Love, and it is very pretty. And like this is a pink I would wear. But just out of the other ones, this one would be my least favorite. Next we have Essie, and Essie was actually really hard because I like all of my Essie polishes. So I just went with this brown one because it's probably the one I'm least likely to want to wear. And it is called All Checked Out. It's kind of like a purpley brown. And actually, I really do like this color. Like, this is something I'm definitely planning on wearing. But out of all of them, I would have to say this is my least favorite color, just because it's kind of plain. Next, we have LA Colors, and you all could probably guess what it is because I'm planning on actually decluttering this one. But it's the Mystical LA Colors Mermaid Magic Polish. And yeah, I'm not crazy about this polish, so this is my least favorite from LA Colors. Olive and June, and that was another one that was really hard for me because I love all of my Olive and June polishes. And actually I just wore this one in a recent video, but this is the Cherry Crush. And yeah, I really like this shade. Like, this is something I'm looking forward to wearing in the summer. But out of all the other ones I had, this one did end up being the one I loved the least. But definitely do not dislike this polish. I love it a lot. Okay, next is OPI. I only have 3 OPI polishes, so this one was fairly easy. The one I would declutter would be You've Got Nada on Me. Just a peachy pink color. Nothing overly special. I'm not crazy about these shades necessarily, so this one is my least favorite. I don't dislike it, but I like my other 2 shades a lot better. Okay, so next I have Orly, and I only have 2 shades from them. In my favorites, I put the brown Sunkissed shade, and this one is Patience and Peace, but like, it is so close to a tie because I honestly love both of these polishes. So I definitely would not declutter this one, but I do like the brown one just a smidge better. We have Pure Ice, and I have 5 shades, I believe, in Pure Ice. And the one I would get rid of is Scream. Again, I really like this shade as well. There's just none in the collection that I dislike. But out of all of them, this is the one that stands out the least. So for Revlon, I just have 2 polishes, and y'all know I love the color Urban, which I believe I found a pretty close dupe for. I'm going to do another video on that. But the other shade I have is Wild, and I love this polish as well. If I could get it open, I'd show it to you. But it's just a green, like, shimmery polish. And I really do love this one. I just don't like it as much as Urban, so that's why it made it in this video. Next, I have Rogue Lacquer. Y'all know I absolutely love my Rogue Lacquers, but I do think the one that I would say I like the least is Most Magical Time. But honestly, like, you all know I love this polish, so I'm not even going to linger there. Next was Sally Hansen, and I instantly knew, even though I have a ton of Sally Hansen polishes, I instantly knew the one I would declutter is Hardcore Party. This is just the worst performing pink. I tried to wear it the other day and I couldn't even finish my manicure with it. It is just so chalky and patchy. I am going to try to get one use out of this. This might be what I try again today, just to try. But honestly, it's just so bad. Like, I do not recommend this polish at all. So that is Hardcore Party by Sally Hansen. Next is Salon Perfect. And the shade I decided to go with is Double Dip. This is just a light nudie shade. It's just nothing special, and I like my other shades from them a lot better. I have other nude shades that I like so much better, that apply well, and this is just kind of so-so. So this is definitely one that I would be okay with decluttering, because I have others that I like a lot more. Okay, so next was Sinful Colors, and this one was really hard for me because I love all of my Sinful Color polishes, and honestly, I feel like I like them all the same, but the one I decided to go with is Chamomile Calm. But honestly, I love this color. I know that it's such an ugly, like, pruggly color, but I really, really like it. But it did come up a little bit short compared to the other ones, so I stuck it in the video. Next is my 10 over 10, and again, I love all of my 10 over 10 polishes, but the one I would declutter is Delancey, which is, this is actually what I have on my toes right now. Like, it's a really pretty toenail polish color, but I just don't usually wear these type of pinks on my nails very often, so that's the only reason I have it in this video. Next is the Balm, and I only have 2 polishes. So in my favorites, I put in the green one. So the other one is a Fuchsia 2 Mini. And again, I don't wear these pinks real often, but I love the duochrome in this. So I actually really, really like this polish. It kind of has the same color vibe as Rogue. Rogue's a little bit more purple. But I really, really love this polish. So I would repurchase this one actually, but I like the green a little better. We have Wet n Wild, and it is just a cool tone brown. It's called Get Stoned, and I only have 3 colors from Wet n Wild. I have a black, a nude, and this one. And you know, this one's just probably my least favorite of the 3. Okay, so I'm going to try to give myself a manicure with this polish, and if I cannot get it to work, it is going in the D-stash, because I've tried, but I'm going to really take my time and try to do a good job. I'm going to speed through it, but I'm going to record as I'm doing it. I already have a base coat on, so it's ready to go. Okay, so this is one coat on the first hand, and y'all, it just looks so bad. Like, look how choppy that is. I'm gonna, you know, try to make it work. This is one that I put in my spring polishes just due to the color. So I want to try to get a use out of it, because I wanted to use all of my spring polishes that I put in that video. But yeah, this will probably be the only time I ever wear this polish. But I'm gonna do the other hand off camera, and then I'll come back for a second coat on this one. Okay, so here I am at 2 coats, and it's still just so bad. Can you see all that patchiness? Honestly, I don't even think 3 coats is going to do it. So I think what I'm going to have to do to make this work is to do some kind of glitter topper so that I can get a use out of this nail polish. So I'm going to do this other hand a second coat, and then I'm going to pick out a topper, and I'll be back. Okay, so the topper I'm going with is the LA Colors Mermaid Magic Crystals. This is a perfect, like, springy, Eastery kind of topper. It's flaky, and it's got that iridescence in it that just reminds me of that Easter grass. So, and it's not so thick that it's going to cover up the color, because, you know, if I'm going to wear the color, I at least want that to show. So I'm going to put 1, maybe 2 coats of this on top to try to distract from all the patchiness, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so there's 1 coat. It definitely makes it so much better. It's a very flattering topper on it. I've definitely got to do some cleanup around the edges, so ignore that. But yeah, there it is. I'm going to do a coat on this hand and then come back for a second coat on this one. So overall, it turned out fine. I don't love this color on my skin tone. I've talked about that, but the topper definitely saved this manicure. But I have to definitely do some cuticle work. My cuticles are dry, and I need to go in and clean them up and then do some oil. But I'm going to let everything dry good first so I don't mess it up. But anyway, that is going to be it for this video. Let me know what you think. I am going to do the least favorite of each color next after this, but it'll probably be a day or two before I post that. But yeah, I'll be rocking this pink glittery nail for no more than 2 days, I'm sure. But yeah, I'm okay with it. Like, it's not my favorite, but the glitter definitely made me not hate it. So there's that. I love you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.